Spatchcock funk. We are making one of the greatest treats of all time, Utica greens. Some people serve this as a side, and we get it because it is a fantastic side dish. But actually for us, if it's done right, it's the main dish because most of the time when we make it as a side, it outshines the main protein. So we're gonna shine it up today and get this thing going, so get your shine box. Now, the main part of the Utica greens is escarole. People use this in pasta Fah joool. It's a nice little thing. It'll wilt down as you go. When you're using this, make sure before you start cooking, you rinse it off. There'll be grit and grime and dirt on the bottom of it where they grew it, so wash it off first. But how we typically make things that are leafy based like salads, we go heavy in the protein. So let's get started with that. First, in a heavy skillet, cover the bottom of it with a really good olive oil and get that hot. Before you put the oil in the pan too, we cook a pound of sweet Italian sausage by our peeps at Gianelli. That gets the pan greasy, leave the grease in there, put the sausage to the side. The first ingredient that we use into the olive oil is some thick cut, chopped up bacon. Now we're gonna use this because bacon makes everything better and it adds another component of grease that's gonna help us soak down and burn and cook down the escarole. So get your bacon cooked up, and we're only gonna cook the bacon till it's half crispy, so don't cook it all the way through. Just get it so it's almost there. Yeah, we got this bacon starting to get half crispy. So the next things we're gonna do, you can't make Utica greens without some really good fresh. We got 5 cloves of crushed garlic, all right? We're also gonna add in about 1/3 of a chopped up, diced up onion, and we're gonna stir that stuff around till it's soft, till the garlic and the onions are soft. Now, we've got some meaty goodness with the bacon, but we wanna amp it up a little bit more. We're putting a 1/2 pound of prosciutto chopped up in here. I'm gonna stir that around. So Utica greens also is known for its spice. So what we're using right now are 5 cherry peppers. And cherry peppers these days, fresh ones are hard to come by. We actually don't even like fresh ones for this dish. We like ones that have been canned or jarred. We got these from our homies at Epicuse, and they just really make it sing. You can take out more, or take out seeds if you want a little bit not as hot, but we like it warmed up. So we're gonna put this in and stir it until that gets a little warmed up. Get that flavor throughout all this meaty, oniony, garlicky, oily goodness. Now the escarole, we're using 3 to 4 heads of it, and don't worry if it seems like it's heaping over the pan. As you twist it in with the meat and the oil, it's gonna start to cook down, so you're gonna get a lot of it cooked out. This is 3 heads of escarole, and see how much it cooks down as you're turning it and getting all that flavor throughout. So it's gonna be very good, but you still wanna have some little firmness to the leaves because there's still something nice there. So now the finishing touch. You're gonna put in your sausage, okay? Then you're gonna put in about 1 cup, 8 ounces of chicken stock. Then you're gonna stir that up and let it simmer a little bit. Get the flavors melting throughout. Before we serve it, while the chicken stock is still hot, put in 2 handfuls of Italian seasoned breadcrumbs, then a little over 1/2 cup of Romano, 1/2 cup of fresh grated Parm. Make sure it's good cheese, y'all, and stir that up too. Now, the breadcrumbs are gonna absorb some of the flavored chicken stock, and they're gonna start giving you this melty, cheesy goodness. A little sweetness, a little heat, a lot of fun. Utica greens, spatchcock funk.